right? But in America, there's about 1-2% that buy gold and silver. It's a small group. And if you don't think they're tracking your purchases, unless you're making them with cash, and even then, you have another thing coming. So it's the right thing to do to store your gold and silver offshore. Here's the thing. Again, these companies like Gold Money and other companies, when it comes down to it, and the U.S. military is at their front, at the front of the vault, and they pick up the phone and they call, some of the facilities are in Germany, some of them are in Canada. They'll call up the Prime Minister and they'll say, hey, listen, Prime Minister, we have 1,000 Marines at this gold vault. We want you guys to let them in because there are U.S. citizens in there that have that gold and we want it. You think these countries are going to say no to the U.S. military? I don't think so. I mean, that's worst case scenario, but quite frankly, how crazy will it get when gold and silver does collapse? When the US dollar does collapse, and it will get crazy. And things will happen. And the thing is that nobody knows what will happen because we've never experienced what we will be experiencing when these events take place. So here's what I can tell you. Again, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I think planting flags offshore is a very smart idea. I know some people are like, oh, it's unpatriotic, whatever it may be. Well, whatever. Suit yourself. I'm telling you what I think works, and I'm using history as a guide to see what works. People that have been able to live another day to fight the battle in the future had flags planted in other countries. So holding your wealth offshore is definitely not a bad idea. And some of these storage vaults, just be careful who's holding it. How reliable are they? Do your own research. Don't take someone's word for it just because they're being interviewed on somebody that you identify with the truth movement or liberty movement or a talk radio host. Do your own research. They could be a total scam, a total fraud. I don't know. I don't know these people. Some of them appear to be honorable, at least the storage vault people, the people that I mentioned, Eric Sprott and James Turk. But when it comes to buying gold and silver, in my opinion, buying as close to the spot price as you possibly can and buying monthly is probably the best bet. I stay away from numismatics coins. I don't care if the coin's 300 years old and was on some sunken pirate ship. Doesn't mean anything to me because when it all comes down to it, gold is money and it will be used as money like it's been used for money for the last 5,000 years. So those are my thoughts. I hope they help. I do definitely believe people should begin to really, if you haven't already, look at gold and silver. I really urge you to please do your own homework on this subject because I think not only is gold and silver going to be skyrocketing in prices, even though I don't hold it as an investment, I hold it as an insurance policy against a collapsing dollar. I think you should too. I think it is definitely worth your time to look into. I'm your internet anchorman, Fabian for Liberty, FabianForLiberty.com. Thank you for watching. I'm out.